Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because today we have one of the most shocking, league-shaking announcements in recent NFL history, and if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, you might want to sit down for this one because it's official. George Kittle, yes, that George Kittle, the four-time Pro Bowl tight end, the heart and soul of the San Francisco 49ers offense for the better part of a decade, has officially signed with the Dallas Cowboys. This isn't just another free agency headline, this is a seismic shift in the NFL landscape that could completely redefine the Cowboys' offense and, quite frankly, the NFC playoff picture as a whole. Cowboys Nation, I know the last few years have been full of promise, heartbreak, and a carousel of almosts and what-ifs, but this move right here is different. This could be the missing piece Jerry Jones and the front office have been searching for to finally take the team past the divisional round and into legitimate Super Bowl contention. Now let's be real, the rumor mill around George Kittle has always been active given his infectious personality, elite blocking, elite receiving skills, and ability to light up a locker room. He's a guy every team would want, but nobody saw this coming. Nobody thought San Francisco would ever let go of one of their most iconic modern-day players, and even fewer thought that if Kittle were to leave, he would head to the Cowboys of all places. But here we are, it's a done deal, it's official, and it is already shaking the internet to its core. George Kittle is a Dallas Cowboy. Let that sink in. The deal reportedly spans 3 years and is worth upwards of $45 million. Including significant guaranteed money somewhere in the range of $28 million guaranteed, which shows the Cowboys are not only serious about winning now but also about surrounding Dak Prescott with the absolute best weapons possible. And speaking of Dak, this is going to be a game changer for him. For years now, we've seen glimpses of elite quarterback play from Prescott, solid numbers, clutch throws, leadership, but he's never had a tight end like Kittle, a guy who can stretch the field vertically, bulldoze through defenders after the catch, and pancake blitzers in pass protection all in the same series. This is going to make Dak's life easier. It's going to open up the middle of the field in a way we haven't seen since the days of Jason Witten in his prime, and it's going to force defensive coordinators across the league to go back to the drawing board. Imagine the Cowboys' offense now. You've got CeeDee Lamb on the outside, Brandon Cooks still stretching defenses deep, Tony Pollard or Rico Dowdle in the backfield with their home run capabilities, and now you insert George Kittle into that equation? That's a nightmare matchup for any defense. Linebackers won't be able to cover him. Safeties will get outmuscled, corners will be too small. And then there's the blocking. Kittle is not just a pass catcher, he's practically an extra offensive lineman, and that's going to help the Cowboys' run game immensely. Suddenly, running inside zones, pulling guards, play action boots, all of it becomes more effective with Kittle in the lineup. But let's talk about the locker room impact too, because this might be just as important. Kittle is one of the most charismatic, high-energy leaders in the NFL. He brings a certain swagger, a certain fire that's contagious. His energy on game day, his infectious love for the game, his relentless work ethic, that's going to ignite this Cowboys locker room in a big way. He's not just a guy who produces on Sundays, he's a guy who lifts everyone around him Monday through Saturday. That's the kind of leadership that separates good teams from championship teams. And that's what Jerry Jones is betting on with this signing. Now obviously, there are going to be questions about how this even happened. Why would the 49ers let go of such a cornerstone player? Sources say it was a combination of cap management issues, a desire to get younger at the position, and maybe even Kittle himself wanting a new challenge after years of falling just short of the ultimate goal in San Francisco. And when you look at the Cowboys, the brand, the fanbase, the media spotlight, the roster that's been on the cusp, it makes sense that Kittle would see this as an opportunity to write the next great chapter of his career. And man, does it set up some incredible storylines for the upcoming season. Can you imagine the 49ers and Cowboys meeting again in the playoffs, but this time with Kittle on the other sideline? That's Hollywood-level drama right there. The NFC rivalry just got 100 times juicier. And let's not forget, Kittle brings championship-level experience. He's been in those deep playoff battles. He knows what it takes to beat teams like the Packers, the Eagles, the Seahawks, and now he brings that knowledge, that edge, that DNA to a Cowboys team that's desperately been trying to figure out how to win in January. There's also the mentorship angle. Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker are two young tight ends that have shown promise, but now they get to learn behind one of the best to ever do it. That's going to pay dividends long term. This move isn't just about 2025, it's about building a tight end room that can dominate for years. And speaking of dominance, this move also signals something else. The Cowboys are in full win now mode. Jerry Jones isn't waiting around anymore. Micah Parsons is entering his prime. Trevon Diggs is coming back from injury. Zach Martin still has some gas in the tank. The offensive line is in transition, yes, but it's solid. And now with Kittle in the fold, the team looks more complete than it has in years. On the flip side, you have to wonder how this will affect team chemistry and target distribution. CeeDee Lamb is coming off a career year, and he's going to demand his touches. Kittle will certainly require a large target share. Then there's the running back room and the need to keep the ball moving on the ground. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a challenge for offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. Can he design a scheme that fully utilizes all these weapons without letting egos or expectations get in the way? That's going to be one of the biggest storylines to watch in training camp and preseason. But make no mistake, this is a massive win for the Cowboys. Not just because of Kittle's talent, but because of what it signals. It signals belief. Belief that the Super Bowl window is wide open. Belief that Dak Prescott can win with the right pieces. Belief that the time is now. And fans are already reacting. Social media has exploded with reactions, memes, and celebratory videos. Cowboys Twitter is on fire. 49ers fans are in disbelief, some heartbroken, some angry, some thankful for what Kittle gave to their team. And that's what makes football beautiful: the passion, the unexpected twists, the moments that shake the league to its core. This is one of those moments. George Kittle in a Cowboys jersey, it's going to take some getting used to, but when week 1 rolls around and he lines up next to Tyron Smith, or pancakes a linebacker to spring Pollard for a 40-yard run, or spikes the ball in the end zone after catching a 25-yard touchdown from Doc, it's going to feel real and it's going to feel right. So, Cowboys fans, let yourself dream a little. Let yourself believe again, because with this move, the front office just told the world they are all in. No more excuses, no more moral victories, no more maybe next year. The time is now. The stars are aligning in Dallas, and George Kittle might just be the final piece of the puzzle. Keep your eyes on training camp, keep your ears open for Doc and Kittle building that chemistry, and prepare for one of the most electrifying seasons we've seen in a long time. This isn't just a signing, it's a statement. A statement that the Dallas Cowboys are here to compete, here to dominate, and here to win it all. And if you're not excited yet, I don't know what to tell you, because football just got a whole lot more fun in Big D.